Coming up on the Angus Report, improved genetic selection drives quality in the beef herd.
U.S. beef exports are on the rise. We hear a report from the U.S. Meat Export Federation.
New research supports lean beef as part of a healthy diet.
Determining the ideal calf size for your herd. Then a preview of an outstanding grand prize giveaway at the 2017 Angus Convention.
This is the Angus Report. Hello and welcome to the Angus Report. I'm Bob Cervera.
And I'm Jenna McCrell.
Our top news this week. Selecting for more efficient, high-performing cattle can make a significant impact on a rancher's bottom line. Genetic tools such as the American Angus Association's dollar value indices can help producers identify which breeding decisions can move their herd progress forward. Donald Brown of the R.A. Brown Ranch in Texas shares how they use selection indices to make quality improvements.
You know, Angus was on the forefront of using selection index. Their $B index is a terminal index that does an excellent job of describing cattle for post-weaning gain and carcass traits. The weaning index is good for the ranch side of the gate, for the rancher that owns those cattle from breeding all the way through weaning time. And I get information that helps us better evaluate those cattle for as many traits as we can accurately measure. If we can increase the profitability and the sustainability of cow-calf producers and cattle producers throughout the segments of the industry, that makes our industry more sustainable and better for the families involved.
Brown was a featured speaker during the 2017 Beef Improvement Federation annual conference this summer. Visit bifconference.com to learn more.
The strong performance of U.S. beef exports has been a positive signal for all segments of the beef cattle industry. An economist with the U.S. Meat Export Federation says that chilled beef exports to key Asian markets are a primary factor for this year's growth.
So what's driving this? Chilled U.S. beef. Your high-quality beef is what's driving this. And we're growing market share, but we're also growing consumption. This is all underpinned by availability of U.S. beef, of course, now that we're producing more. Consumer confidence, rebuilding that confidence after BSE, especially in places like Korea where it has not been easy. And end user success, so telling our customers, how can U.S. beef be profitable for you? And so these are all key factors that are driving success in these main markets. This is our chilled market share specifically, over 50% in Japan and Korea. Of their chilled beef imports is U.S., and we ship more chilled beef to Japan than frozen. Taiwan, we're over 70%. And part of the way that we're driving growth in market share is we're competing on a wider range of cuts. And so we're displacing some of these end cuts that Australians supply, and we're actually competitive on those. And we're teaching them how to utilize these block cuts.
Visit usmef.org to learn more on beef exports and trade.
Positive news for beef consumers and producers alike. New research supports lean beef as part of a healthy and higher protein diet for people trying to lose weight. The Beef Wise study, which stands for Weight Improvement, Satisfaction, and Energy, was conducted through the University of Colorado with a research grant from the Beef Checkoff. The results add to a growing amount of evidence that demonstrates lean beef can contribute to a healthy weight loss diet. Research has determined that nutrients found in beef can help satisfy hunger and maintain a healthy weight, while building muscle, fueling an active lifestyle, and promoting heart health. Visit mybeefcheckoff.com to learn more.
When talking to Angus breeders, many would agree the cattle are a focal point of the operation, but the business is really centered on people. Angus breeder Kevin Yon and his wife Lydia built their family's farm in South Carolina, and he shares this advice for others looking to start a herd of their own.
I think something that is fairly unique about our operation is that Lydia and I did start it from scratch. We're the first generation. Something that is common with other operations is now it's becoming a multi-generational operation as our children have come back to the farm. They grew up with it. They were small children as we were building fences and building barns and building our herd. In this business, we all love our cattle, and the cattle are very important to us, but it's about people, and it's about networking with people, and it's about creating partnerships all across each segment of the industry. And we have so many partnerships, whether it be with our veterinarian or our university researchers or at the Extension Service, and fellow Angus breeders as well.
A final settlement was reached in the Beef Product Incorporated lawsuit against the ABC television network concerning lean, finely textured beef, known as LFTB. Terms of the deal are currently confidential. However, a source from BPI says they have reestablished what is known as true about LFTB. It's beef, it's safe, it's wholesome, and nutritious. BPI faced tough challenges after ABC News reports in 2012 gave false product claims. The company had to close 3 processing plants and let go 700 employees. The case was settled after 3.5 weeks in court in Elk Point, South Dakota.
The cattle feeding industry continues moving forward, and it's becoming ever more critical for feeders to have ready access to educational opportunities. Each year, Certified Angus Beef hosts the Feeding Quality Forum at 2 locations in the Midwest, August 29th in Omaha, Nebraska, and August 31st in Garden City, Kansas. Hundreds of managers and partners gather for the events, and they say nothing else beats the seminar where the industry experts share their insights and answer questions. Visit feedingqualityforum.com to access online registration or to learn more about the event.
When we return, a look at calf size and how to identify what's ideal for your operation.
Then one lucky Angus Convention attendee will bring home a custom cat skid steer. We'll share all the details.
Visit angus.media to continue watching this episode of the Angus Report.
Forward. It's more than a direction. It's mandatory. Because the beef business rewards the progressive, the doers, the ones who know what it takes to go easy on cattle and never set them back. So set your eyes on the horizon, turn your back to the wind, and move your herd the only way you know. Forward. Vista Vaccines. Always ahead.
Did you know that your checkoff works to grow demand for U.S. beef in more than 80 countries? Did you know export markets add more than $250 in value to each head? Did you know your checkoff works to develop, defend, and dispel in an effort to expand international markets? While you're focused on managing your beef business, your checkoff is developing new foreign markets and defending those where U.S. beef is currently sold. Get to know your checkoff at mybeefcheckoff.com.
Hi, I'm Red Stegall. I'd like to invite you to the 2017 Angus Convention, November 4th through the 6th, right here in historic Fort Worth. It's also open to all cattle producers, whether you own Angus cattle or not. Now you'll enjoy 4 days of Texas hospitality, a ranch tour, an industry-leading trade show, and some of the best educational opportunities in the business. But best of all, you'll get to be with your Angus family, celebrating the successes of the breed and charting a course for the future.
Today's beef consumer has questions. BQA has the answers. Your beef quality assurance certification allows you to share a story that assures customers that you are responsibly raising a safe, wholesome, and healthy beef supply. Becoming BQA certified just became even more convenient with a new interactive training experience that is online and available 24/7. So what are you waiting for? Get started today by visiting bqa.org.
I'm General Manager of Vintage Angus Ranch here in Central California, and our ranch consists of 2 ranches. We run this native ranch that we're on today through the winter months. This ranch is green basically from November until May, and then we'd move to our irrigated ranch down in the valley, and we use GeneMax test to help sort which females we're going to keep and retain into the herd for the small commercial herd we have. We hopefully that we're successful and everybody down the line is from us is successful, and I think anytime we can help our customers as Angus breeders be more confident about what they buy the product that they really want, that's what we should be doing, and that's what GeneMax is going to help you do.